performance was explosive. Yeah, you made a statement against Mauricio Herrera. What's been the secret to your knockout streak?
You know what? In the beginning, it was literally just to throw my hands. You know, I wasn't really thinking too much in there. But now I've been using my head a lot more. I make sure that all my punches count. I mean, really, I don't even have to throw hard. Like, I don't have to throw hard to throw hard. You know, I guess it's just my technique. They just land hard.
For sure. What's been the biggest benefit in your career since training at RGBA?
Biggest benefit, definitely the coaches. You know, they're smart. You know, it's the reason why I'm smart, because my coaches are smart. They train me to be like that, and you know, I'm very grateful for them.
Vergil, we see you in there, man, and you have a tenacity and ferociousness that not too many guys have. Where does that come from?
I'm not sure, honestly. Probably genetics. I don't know. But I know that I'm here for a reason. If I can get that knockout, then I'm going to go for it.
Now, Orozco was game in his last fight against Ramirez, but how are you approaching this? Is he just another opponent for you?
Oh, no, definitely not. You know, he's my toughest opponent to date, and we made sure that we were ready for it. You know, this is the longest camp that I've had. In the last few weeks, we're sparring every day, and, you know, we just want to make sure that I'm more than prepared for this fight.
You're ranked 10th in the WBA. If you had to choose one belt to go after, which one would be your preference? And how far are you away from matching up against the likes of Errol Spence, Crawford, and Pacquiao's of the world?
Man, you know what? They're definitely one of the big four belts. You know, you got the WBC, the WBA, WBO, IBF, any one of those, because you know they all mean the same thing. Being one of the four world champs, that's what can I ask more from that?
For sure, man. And how do you feel at 147 since you've been fighting there?
You know what? I've felt way stronger. I feel like I don't have to struggle my weight. And you know, I just like this is my natural weight.
Vergil, what did you make of Andy Ruiz's upset performance against Anthony Joshua, and how do you see a rematch playing out?
Man, I was shocked, honestly. Like, everyone thought that he wasn't gonna win. I didn't think he was gonna win. He definitely proved all of us wrong that night, and I think it's gonna start differently. I think Anthony Joshua's gonna want to keep his reach, keep him out. But after in the first fight, after Andy Ruiz had dropped him, you know, he tried doing that, but Andy Ruiz started catching him to the body, and you know, he started slowing down, and that's what led, you know, to knockout to like the next round or two. You know, I think it's gonna end the same way.
Interesting. Now, if it does end the same way, and let's say Deontay Wilder stays undefeated, how do you see that potential matchup playing out? Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. Good fight.
That's definitely a tough one, because you know what, Wilder, that dude is strong. But Wilder is a little chinny. You know, he's gotten caught. He's been knocked out before in the amateurs. You know, it's to get knocked out in the amateurs when you got headgear and some 12-ounce gloves. That's definitely either that guy was really strong or your chin isn't that good. And we've seen Wilder hurt by Ortiz. And you know what? That's just, I honestly don't even know. Wilder is definitely bigger than Ruiz. We're gonna have to wait for that one. I honestly don't even have an answer for that.
It's a great stylistic matchup, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things to play in that fight.
The range that Wilder would try to keep, Ruiz trying to get on the inside, quick hands.
Exactly.
Good deal, man. Last question. Errol Spence, Sean Porter, how do you see that fight playing out?
I think Spence is gonna beat him. Like, not easy, of course, but you know, as someone watching it from the outside, I believe that he's gonna beat him. If it goes to decision, it's probably gonna be an 8-4 to Spence. If Spence knocks him out, I'd say 8th, 9th round.
Spence, the bigger, taller, stronger guy. Do you think he'll box smart, or do you think he'll go after him?
You know what? Spence tends to bring out. Porter tends to bring out the ugly out of other fighters, because he really does like to brawl. He likes to go in there and slug it out. Errol, he might try to keep his distance, but he's probably gonna want to prove that he can go in there too.
Good deal. Thank you, Vergil. Appreciate you.
Yeah.